Thank you for making this interview possible, by the way. And I wanted to ask you about your ambitions. You're so young, but you also have some very clear goals. One has got to be to become a grandmaster and to win $100,000 prize. How are you going to do that?
Oh, I'm not sure. I guess like playing in these tournaments, I think this tournament is actually a good tournament to potentially get a norm.
You can get a norm here, absolutely.
Yeah, so I think playing in tournaments where I have opportunities for norms, and playing in like these strong tournaments, I think the Cairns Cup, World Cup, then I'm planning on playing in a couple of norm tournaments after that over the summer, are like how I'm working, not just to aim for like norms or rating, but to gain like the experience, because I haven't played in too many like GM norm tournaments, I guess, before.
Right.
But yeah, I think eventually at some point a good result is bound to happen. So
absolutely. I was just speaking with Carissa, and she listed the same. She's gunning for her Grandmaster norms. So she's looking at this event, the World Cup, the Grand Swiss. Those latter two events could potentially get her a candidate's position. You've thought about that as well?
Not really. Yeah. But if I qualify, if I have a really good result, I guess that comes with it, like the candidate spot.
Right. So it's something you aspire to, let's say. Yeah. Tell me about your Olympic team, U.S. Olympic team, and the dreams that you might have for that.
I guess like in the Olympiad is next year, so
yeah, 2026.
For that team, I'm hoping that we can continue to improve, and I think with the Cairns Award, we have like strong motivation too. So
exactly,
we can like. Also, I think we have Anna Sargassian joining the team. So
yes,
we have like some new players, new strong people on the team, and I mean it's hard to say like because a year is a long time, but as we improve, I think we can aim to hopefully improve our standing from last year, although we did get a medal also. Exactly.
For you yourself, personally, as you're training, obviously you're working on every facet of the game that you can, whether that be your end game technique, knowledge of your openings, maybe some middle game patterns, working on your tactics, working on your calculating ability. If you were to look at yourself objectively and you say, as a chess player, I need to work on what? Where do you see your biggest weakness and strengths?
I think my openings, I sometimes get unprepared. Of course, that's like the case for everybody, but sometimes I don't think I respond in the best way. I also think, I guess sometimes I just make weird decisions, like, but for my strengths, I think I'm quite good in like boring positions or trying to like find opportunities in positions where it looks like there's not really much, especially if I'm in like a must-win situation and I need to find something. But yeah, I guess like there's a lot of areas for improvement, even in those positions. And like that's what chess is.
There always is areas of improvement, but for one of the things that objectively I've seen about you is you're a great fighter. At the board, you're not giving up until you absolutely positively have to give up. You are resourceful, and that's a great strength to have. Is this something that you've worked on?
I think it's just like the experience I've gone through, like not losing, just like holding on to many games. I remember there was a game in 2022 in a norm tournament where I was like down a rook, and it was like basically 2 rooks versus 1 rook, but I found a stalemate idea, and after that I'm like, I'm never resigning again.
And you saved the game.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Alice Lee, very good luck in the 2025 Cairns Cup.
Thank you.